Yo, what up guys? How you guys doing? So this isn't going to be your typical Minecraft video. Today, I kind of just want to talk to you guys and give you guys an update with everything going on. So there's three main things I want to talk about. The first thing, which is the most important, which is about my mom and her cancer, the surgery, and the entire treatment. So I'll go into detail about that. The second thing I want to talk about is a face reveal. And yes, like these topics are so far apart. They're all so different. So yeah, the second thing is a face reveal that may be coming soon. And the third thing I want to talk about is a very special series coming next Friday. And that will go on for about 3 weeks. It's going to be really exciting. So more on that stuff later. But yeah, the first thing I want to talk about is my mom. And before I say anything, I want to thank you guys so much for all of the kind comments and just being so amazing. I don't know what I did to deserve such amazing fans and friends. So yeah, just thank you for all of the kind comments, all of the prayers. It means so much for me and my family and my mom. So yeah, thank you guys. Anyways, the last update that I gave you guys about the cancer was that the doctors found some random thing inside of my mom's spine and her lymph nodes in her neck, and they were worried that it might be cancerous, and finding cancer in your spine has to be the worst thing ever. So we were worried about that, but good news, luckily it wasn't cancerous. It was just some random thing that they found in her vertebrae and some random like lump in her lymph node, which was really good news. And we also had no idea when the surgery would be booked. I was really worried that it would be booked in like a year because of the Canadian healthcare and the long wait lists. But after I posted that video, surgery was booked in 2 weeks, which was great news. So fast forward till June 12th, which was surgery day. So the surgery was booked for 7 a.m., which is super early for me. I'm kind of a degenerate. So like that's really early. Once I get to the hospital, I'm already kind of late. My mom and brother are already there. And I'm just running around trying to find the exact room that they're in, feeling so bad that I'm like a few minutes late. And the hospital was so hot. I was sweating balls. But anyways, I finally find the room and I was really surprised to see my dad there. My dad usually never takes time off work. He's always working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. So just seeing him and his geeky little smile kind of made me happy knowing that my dad took off time for my mom's surgery. I don't know. It seems like a no-brainer, but I didn't expect it. So that was heartwarming to see my entire family there, just supporting my mom. Anyways, we're sitting around in the hospital bed for like an hour waiting for the doctor. And I know my mom was scared. Like who wouldn't be scared for surgery? So I tried my best to like keep her calm and tell her that everything's gonna be okay. Once the doctor came in and took her away for surgery, she gave everybody hugs, and it was so weird to see because like Asian families, or at least like traditional families, don't really show affection to each other. So just seeing my mom hug my brother, my dad, was a very weird sight. Like I give my mom a hug every time I see her just because, I don't know, I like you don't have your mom forever. But just seeing my dad and my brother hug her was the weirdest thing ever. So the surgery was only supposed to take 3 hours, and she would only have to stay overnight for 1 night to recover, which was pretty good news. And the doctor said they would call us once the surgery is done. So fast forward till 3 hours later, I was really nervous to get this call. Like I didn't know if it would be a bad call or if we might not get a call at all. I don't know. I was just thinking about the worst. But luckily they called us and they said my mom was coming out of cancer, that everything went well. So that was so relieving and so good news. When I was driving to the hospital to visit my mom after surgery, like the relief that I felt was like insane. I never felt so happy to know that my mom was finally cancer free. Like the long journey and process that it took. It was like a year long of not knowing what was happening and just the uncertainty. So like just knowing that my mom has the cancer removed was so good news. It was such a good feeling. And this is a little off topic, but I was so grateful to be able to go visit my mom and like not have to call time off work because I have this amazing job in YouTube. So thank you guys for just watching me and supporting me. I'm literally just a normal guy with a microphone. So just thank you guys. Like I'm literally just a guy going through life like you and everybody watching. So yeah, thank you guys. Once I get to the hospital, my mom's kind of like dozing in and out of sleep. She's not really talking much because like she just got neck surgery. It's kind of hard to talk. So we're kind of just letting her sleep, and she is hooked up to all kinds of things like a heart rate sensor, oxygen sensor, and some IV. But while she was dozing in and out of sleep, I was watching her oxygen percentage. And if you guys don't know, I used to be in a respiratory therapy program before YouTube happened. So it was basically like a respiratory nurse. Anyways, my professors ingrained this in my brain that if your oxygen drops below 92, it's kind of a concern. And if it ever goes below 88%, it's like kind of dangerous. So I'm watching my mom like doze in and out of sleep, and I see her oxygen go from like 99 to 98 to 95 to 92. And once it got to 92, I'm like, oh no, this is bad. Like, what do I do? I started like kind of freaking out. And then it goes to 90, 89, 88. And at this point, I'm freaking out. I was like, yo, should I call the nurse, or is she dying? I give her like a little poke and she'll like slowly wake up and her oxygen will go back to 92 and then back to 95. So I was like, oh my God. It was like just scary watching the number go down. Anyways, my entire family took time off work to stay with my mom to give her company. It was pretty tiring though, just sitting around in the hospital. Like, look at this funny photo of my dad. Like, this guy just gets comfortable anywhere. It's such a dad photo. For the first night, my brother and my dad went home to sleep and I decided to stay overnight. It was not a comfortable sleep at all. I was afraid to go to bed because my mom couldn't really walk and she was kind of just struggling. She had a headache. She had some pain. So I was just trying to sit on this chair. It was really painful, but I can't even complain because my mom was going through it and I just want to be there for her. Anyways, by the time it was the next morning, we were all expecting the doctors to come in and tell us that she's able to be discharged and to go home. But unfortunately, her neck was draining too much blood and she just wasn't ready to go home yet. So she had to stay another night, which is horrible news because my mom really doesn't like the hospital. I guess who does? Like, nobody wants to stay in the hospital. So I decided to go home and quickly make her some food. I made her like a chicken pot pie. I made her like a yogurt bowl. I made her some ramen because she really doesn't like hospital food. She's Chinese out, so white food isn't really her type. They gave her like mac and cheese and like applesauce and like she did not like it. She literally threw up all over my arm and it went under my watch. It was a long process of yeah. But anyways, I felt really nice being able to just care for my mom and make her food and just like kind of give back what she gave me my entire life, just taking care of me. So yeah, that was a really nice moment. I also bought her a bouquet of flowers thinking that she would go home early, but obviously she didn't. So the flowers are kind of just sitting on my kitchen table, just dying. Anyways, we had like a whole day to kill and my mom was getting better. She could walk and get out of bed. So we watched the hockey game. It was my team, the Edmonton Oilers, going against Florida in the Stanley Cup Finals, and we were getting smoked. It was hard to watch. Anyways, fast forward to the next morning, the doctor said she can't leave again, so she'd have to stay another night, which is like gut-wrenching to hear. So this is like 2 nights in, and on the 3rd day, she's finally feeling better, but like being in the hospital for 3 days really sucks. Anyways, on the 3rd day, she finally gets to go home, and she's feeling pretty good. She can walk around. She doesn't need an IV anymore. She's not feeling nauseous or have pain, so she finally gets to go home, and she was so excited. She was literally like dancing in the lobby. She was already packed before the doctor even officially discharged her, and yeah, like she was so excited to go home. And once she got home, I delivered her flowers, and I also took my brother to a Stanley Cup game for the Edmonton Oilers. We had to support our team, and luckily we finally won 8-1, our first win. Yeah, it was a great atmosphere, and I thought I'll take him there because he stayed overnight for 2 nights to take care of my mom while I had to do some work and all that. So yeah, it was great. Anyways, the entire recovery period was pretty good. My mom was feeling better. She could walk and she took time off work, so she was just kind of enjoying her time off. I bought my mom an Apple Watch so she would stay active, and she loved it. And yeah, everything was going great, so that is really good news. I did offer to take my mom and my entire family to LA for VidCon, but unfortunately my mom was still recovering, so I couldn't take her to LA with me. But I did have a great time at VidCon. I met all of my YouTube friends again. I met some fans that actually saw my face, so some people have already gotten a face reveal, but more on that later. But yeah, it was awesome seeing my YouTube friends again, like Cash, Socks, Sandiction, Hannah, and literally just everybody. Go follow my Instagram if you guys want more photos of that. But unfortunately, the good news kind of ends here because a few weeks ago, we got a call from the doctor saying that after the surgery, they did some tests on the lymph nodes and a bit of muscle that they've removed from my mom, and they found that there was cancer cells inside of them, meaning that the cancer has spread and we were a little too late. So yeah. The surgeon said that he tried his best to remove everything that he can see, but there still could be microscopic cancer cells around her body. So that means that my mom has to go through some chemo. It's not technically chemo, it's called radiation therapy, but they just call it chemo because that's what everybody understands. But anyways, once my mom heard the words chemo, she just flipped out, obviously. Hearing that you need to go through chemo after going through the entire surgery process isn't something you kind of want to hear, you know? And it's just scary knowing that the process isn't over and that there's still like a battle to be fought. Fast forward till 2 days ago when this video comes up, which was yesterday for me. We had an appointment with the doctor really early in the morning to go through the entire radiation therapy process. And just to explain how it's gonna work and what the entire treatment is. So basically, my mom needs to take a little shot like of radiation, only one, which is good. And the plan is that the radiation will just kind of go through her entire body and hopefully kill off all the other cancer cells inside of her. So there's no chance that the cancer can spread to any other organ or to grow again in her neck, which is a possibility. And it was just a lot of information and it was just a big scare, obviously. So while the doctor was trying to explain the entire treatment to my mom, she just bursted out crying, which was really sad to see. I mean, seeing your parents cry and just scared and feeling hopeless isn't a great feeling. So yeah, it was just hard for my mom, and I feel for her. So I'm just trying my best to be there for her and to explain everything so she understands what's going on and all that. So yeah, the radiation is going to start in a month, and I'll give you guys an update when all that is over, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it goes according to plan and she will officially be cancer free, but I guess we'll never really know. Anyways, that is everything up to date with my mom and the treatments and cancer. So let's move on to the second topic, which is the face reveal. I know it's the craziest switch up, but let's change up the mood a little bit and talk about a face reveal. So like I mentioned earlier, I went to VidCon and I had such a great time. I always have a good time going to VidCon. I actually meet a few fans every time I go, which is so wholesome. I love meeting you guys and just being able to talk to you guys and hear you guys, you know, it's really cool. It's like a dream come true. And every time I go, I really want a face reveal. I post real life photos from time to time on my Instagram, and it really sucks crossing out my face because like I personally do not really care if my face is online. Like I'm not the prettiest, most Channing Tatum, Michael B. Jordan looking dude on the planet, but I just don't really care that much. Like I've made IRL videos before, but it's just weird because I started off this channel without a face, and now that I just somehow randomly blew up and like have close to 6 million subscribers, it's kind of a thing that I'm a faceless YouTuber now, and it needs to be like a big thing when I face reveal. So yeah, I really want to face reveal. Oh my god, my Elytra broke. By the way, I'm in a copy world, a backup world, if you guys are wondering why I have like just things floating around. But I posted this community post on YouTube like a few weeks ago saying that if this post gets 150,000 likes, I'll do a face reveal, thinking that I wouldn't even get close. Well, once it reached like 130,000, I was like, oh no, it's game over. Like you guys are crazy. And then it got to like 142,000, then 149, and then it hit 150,000 likes, which I truly did not think would happen. So yeah, now I'm kind of obligated to face reveal, which I really want to do. I don't think it's not gonna happen because to me, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and I'd feel ungrateful if I didn't ever face reveal, and I'd regret it when I'm older, you know? Even if I get hate for it, for how ugly and short and Chinese I am, like I really don't care. I'm just a normal guy that you'd literally see on the street that just makes videos. So I would just love to meet you guys and to make IRL videos one day. So it's gonna come soon. I don't know when. I'm sorry, there's no official date. I just want to prepare and try to grow like a foot taller and to just get insanely jacked, maybe pump some steroids or something. I don't know. But I do want to give you guys like something for getting 150,000 likes. So I did record a whole vlog for my birthday like a month ago, which I still need to edit. And so if you guys want that video posted, let me know in the comments or like the video that you guys want to see that video, and I'll post the birthday vlog. But for now, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna face reveal, but I really want to. So go follow my Instagram if you guys want more like real life content and just more content of me and being stupid, because I post pretty often on there. But I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to wait for the face reveal. It's gonna come soon though. All I'm gonna say is don't expect like some Timothy Chalamet, Tom Cruise looking dude. Like if anything, I'm that Shang-Chi guy that was in Marvel. Just imagine that dude. That's me. But anyways, on to the third and final topic, which is this special series coming out next Friday. I'm so excited for this mini series. It's just some little thing that I have planned that will be super fun. Within the whole series, I do a ton of shout outs to you guys on Instagram. So if you guys want to be shouted out still, go follow my Instagram and go look at my first post for more details on that if you guys want to be in the next video next Friday. And there's also a big charity event. I'm trying to raise some money and do some good in this world, and just to use my platform for good, you know, like I want to save some lives over here, you know? So yeah, there's also a charity event attached to it, and I'm just really excited for it. I think it's gonna be something unique and fun, something to get excited about. So I think you you guys are really going to enjoy. I'll be posting every single Friday for 3 weeks for this series. Yeah, I just think it's gonna be super fun. Stay tuned for the next 3 videos coming out every single Friday. But that is everything I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry for the no video this week. I just want to give an update for you guys. You guys are so awesome. Thank you guys so much for just giving me such an amazing job and my dream come true. I love sharing my life. I love making content. I want to make all types of different content, like real life and different games, and just play games with my friends and not always do Minecraft. So I just want to thank you guys for even watching this video of me yapping. Like I'm literally just being a professional yapper right now. Like I'm just babbling and you guys are here to watch it. So if you guys made it this far, comment down below like Cookie Army or something. And yeah, I'm just really grateful to have you guys here. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, I always make outros so long, but yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and I'll see you guys next Friday on the start of this mini series. See you later. Dude, I was gonna try to land on one of these blocks to die, but I landed right in the middle where there's water. That is crazy. All right, see you guys.